So in this video, I'm going to explain to you the reality of working in IT help desk. Even though some of you are currently taking a course, whether it's from coursecareers.com, CompTIA, A Security Network, college, like whatever education you're currently taking, a lot of times school doesn't really, share the actual real um, or just the reality of working in tech, or I'll just say IT help desk, even software in engineering. They don't really disclose what you're really be experiencing in this video. I do plan on doing that, but specifically in IT help desk. So without further ado, let me finally introduce myself. My name is Ario DeJuiced from Juicy Tech YouTube channel. Welcome. Make sure you are subscribe, hit the bell notification, comment, like, and share. And also, special thank you to our good friends over at coursecareers.com, which is an online training program that's helped me and others land a job in tech. Again, I work in IT, and after passing or finishing their course, I was able to land several jobs in IT. So some of these jobs are paying 50,000, plus dollars. Sorry, 50,000 to six figures plus. It's very possible. Whether it's engineering, support, management, sales, these jobs in tech are paying this much. So if you're interested, more information about coursecareers.com. It is a affiliate link available, which means I do receive a commission if you decide to purchase the course. I encourage it because it actually does work. You don't have to, obviously, but that's just a solution for you if you're looking for a great option, working at your pace at home with the most up-to-date curriculum. Excuse me, can't say that word. Curriculum in tech. So hope this helps. Much love to you. Let's keep talking. So again, I'm going to give you the actual real scenarios that you'll experience, or which you'll be tasked as a IT help desk specialist. So basically, a lot of courses focus so much on memorization. CompTIA is known for this, right? They want you to remember all the ports and subnetting and all the like what's the difference between, for example, like different forms of IP addresses. It's just so much stuff to memorize, basically, right? And I really hate that, because in the real world, where the employer, right, no one cares, bro. Nobody cares if you memorize all the necessary ports to work, if that makes any sense. So no one's looking for you to memorize the port for HTTP, HTTPS, the port for, I don't know, TCP, UDP. Nobody cares which port to use when trying to block somebody from something, which is 23, I think. I remember that, but no one really cares, right? And I can promise you, I've been working in IT for almost 3 years now. I've never been asked that question, if you remember all the ports to basically perform your job. It's really about just Googling the information. Just find the information and get to work. No one's looking for you to memorize anything. Because to be honest with you, we use a lot of AI, which is ChatGPT, sometimes Copilot, even Google's new Gemini AI thing. We use whatever that's necessary to find information and get to work. So all this memorization when you're taking a course, it's not needed. Meaning you don't have to like, it's good. I mean, it's cool. It's good for you to remember it, but it's not a recommendation from anyone, HR, the hiring manager, whomever, the recruiter. They're not looking for you to memorize all this information. It's just, it doesn't exist, So that's one thing a lot of these courses seem to, I think, waste time in, where they want you to memorize all this information. It's not needed. Just Google it and you're good. Literally. None of my colleagues are doing this. Nobody remembers all the information. What's the difference between TCP, UDP? I know one is faster than the other. That's just what I know. I'm not sure which one is. I just know what they're both used for. I know what they are. I know what ping is, IP config all. I got it, you know. But memorization is not needed when you actually work in IT help desk or in IT or even software engineering. It's not needed. You will be Googling everything. And that's what they expect you to do. Can you find information? Okay, find it and get to work. That's it. Another thing courses seem to focus on a lot is the unrealistic job duties, basically. So when taking the course, they sometimes have you perform labs, right? Which are great options in helping you really retain information because you're working hands. It's very hands-on, and I love that, right? That's something Course Careers does a lot. Very hands-on labs. It does help you retain the information because you're actually doing it. That makes any sense, right? And what they teach you is actually what you'll be using on the job. So Intune, Azure, Landsweeper, all these technologies you'll be using at your job, whether it's Active Directory, you know what I mean? Like, you will be using these technologies, and it's great that they very much have labs available for you. A lot of these courses, it helps a lot. But the thing is, it's not always realistic, meaning when you get hired, it's all hands on deck. Okay? You may be hired for one thing, but really they want you to do multiple things, right? So, for example, you could get hired as a software engineer. You're thinking you're going to be sitting home, working from home, coding all day. False. You're going to be right in the office, okay? You'll be handling tickets. That's the reality. You're going to be debugging things. I work with engineers right now. That's what they do. Fix things all day. They're not really building anything. It's already built, right? But now they're just fixing whatever needs to be fixed. Whatever bug, that's their job. Fix it. So that's something most courses don't focus on, is be realistic about the actual job title or the job description. It's all hands on deck, literally. Meaning, for example, at my job, if our network engineer is slammed with so much work, meaning all these different problems and tasks, guess what? If you're not busy, the help desk person, if you're not busy with the tickets that you also be managing or taking phone calls, whatever, if you're free, open, they're going to ask you for assistance. And I think that does benefit you because you get to see exactly how that person performs their job, the network engineer or system engineer, and you're just basically getting free on the job training. That's how I look at it. It's amazing, right? But the point is, you'll be probably performing the job of a network engineer. And that's what I'm doing right now, literally, right? Sometimes they just need me to go and fix something, which is something the network engineer is hired to do. So, for example, someone may have someone's office, their Ethernet port could be faulty, right? It doesn't work. They're plugged into the wall, Ethernet cable to their computer, and there's no service, right? No internet service. So my job is to grab the toner, right? I think it's called the toner probe. Grab this device, which is it's really two pieces in one, basically, right? One device we plug into the wall, the port, press a button, and it's flashing red, right? That button or that device is sending a signal to the server room. So now I have to grab the toner probe, go to the server room, and find that signal, right? Find the signal and basically patch from the switch to that patch panel, and that should fix their problem of having faulty internet. I'm doing this right now, literally. This is not a job of an IT person. It's really not. It's really a network engineer, but I get to do this, right? But my point is, you're not hired to do that, right? You're not hired to really do that, but they just need the help right now. And since you're free, that person may teach you how to do the job and they walk away, right? And now you're in charge of it for now. But my point is, sometimes just doing one thing is not enough. Knowing how to do multiple things makes you look a lot more useful to hire. That makes any sense, right? If you can do more than just basically resetting passwords, onboarding, offboarding, if you know how to, like I just explained, basically fix a faulty Ethernet port, that is awesome. We need that. We need you for this sometimes. And it just makes you look good because you can do more than just one thing. I hope I'm making sense. So that's something a lot of courses don't focus on, is they make it seem like once you are going to school or taking a course for example, IT help desk, you'll only be doing those IT help desk roles. False. on the actual job, it's all hands on deck. Sometimes we just need your help for certain projects, and that's it, right? So hope that makes sense to you. But that's something I do see a lot of times in courses where they're very not realistic. It's not bad, but don't expect to just do one thing at work. You're going to do multiple things because they need your help. So that's something to keep in mind. Another thing I see a lot in courses that are not realistic, again, is they make it seem like everything's perfect, right? And I just talked about this really like just now. But when doing these courses, it paints this picture. Once you're done, you're just gonna get this job, and I just said this, like everything's going to be perfect in terms of what you just learned. A lot of times, what you are taught may become so obsolete on the job because technology is moving so fast. So you're going to see a lot of things that were never taught to you in school or the course. I've never heard of land sweeper a day in my life. We're using land sweeper to manage devices and users, really, right? This thing does a lot more, but right now we're using that for that main purpose. I've never heard of land sweeper a day in my life. I've never heard of what's that? CrowdStrike. I've never heard this until we had that crash last month, and we got affected for the worst, like all other companies. And my job was to fix these computers ASAP. I wasn't taught this in courses. I wasn't taught this in school. It was just, we need your help. We need to fix these computers. Everything's down. Blue screens everywhere, right? Blue screens everywhere. Fix this right now. So we're going I'm using the command prompt. I'm typing things in to fix this computer, like reboot it, erase the faulty update, and restore the computer from how it was, if that makes sense. Like just restore from its point when it was fine. Hope I'm making sense. If I'm not, I do apologize. But the point is, I was not prepared for this. Mentally, I was not prepared for this. Skillful wise, I was not prepared for a CrowdStrike shutdown, like a global IT shutdown, right? This kicked my butt, but I still got it done. But they just needed, again, all hands on deck. We can't work because of this freaking outage. You know what I mean? So this is something that you not be prepared for on courses. So everything is seen kind of picture perfect on the courses. You'll be learning this, you'll be learning that, you'll be doing this, you'll be doing that. You'll come to work and do this. False. It just all depends. It all depends on that day if everything goes well. It all depends. So I'm not here to scare you, but just kind of paint this picture that once you leave school or the courses that you're taking, whatever course it is, again, course careers, CompTIA, don't walk into that job assuming a picture perfect IT help desk job. No, you will be wearing many hats, literally. And they have no problem teaching you these things, but that's, to me, what you should expect. The unexpected. That's exactly how I see it, the unexpected. And this goes for software engineers, IT help desk people. Just technology is moving so quick. Expect the unexpected. That's all I got to say to you. So if you think you'll be coding all day, false. You may be doing some IT help desk, roles. Literally. Maybe we're short someone in IT right now and they need you to take phone calls. I've done it before, right? I've seen people in other companies do this. Engineers are taking phone calls because they're just low on help at that department. So I hope I'm making sense. The courses are awesome, all right? They work, but expect the unexpected. All hands on deck. Be ready to work. Be ready to work. Have that mentality, ready to work and learn, which is awesome. It benefits you. But I hope this makes sense. Much love to you. I love putting out these type of videos. Just be realistic about IT help desk, engineering, all that, because it's much needed. I don't want people to just get out of these schools or courses and have this mindset that they'll have this picture perfect job that they were, that they're thinking is going to be that way from these courses. It's just not realistic. It's not reality. It is a complete 180, believe it or not. But hope this helps. Much love to you again. More information down below about everything I just shared with you. And I'll catch you on the next video. Peace out. Thanks for watching.